Welcome back, DH Crew. Today's hurdle is how to change a flat tire. Let's get over this hurdle. Changing a flat tire. So as you see, we've got a flat tire here. The first step is you want to locate your spare tire. Okay, so for most cars or SUVs, the spare tire is going to be in the trunk of the vehicle. As you can see, we located ours already. It's probably something you need to lift up, and it'll be under there. So we have ours already. Step two, you want to loosen the lug nuts before you jack the car up. Okay, so you want to go to each one, and it's not going to be much. You don't want to loosen it too much, just enough to break that seal. You want to do that for every one of them. So step one, locate the tire. Step two, loosen the lug nuts. Next step is you want to get this jack, which will probably be located with the spare tire. Most cars have an access point where they want you to put the jack. It'll probably tell you on the jack itself. It's usually near the wheel well. The purpose of this is just to get this part elevated. You don't want to elevate the whole car, so just the section that you're working on, you want to elevate that part. Get it lined up. Same tool that you use to loosen the lug nuts, you're going to use on the jack itself. So we are going to crank it a little bit just to get it lined up. Make sure we're in that little groove. There's a little groove usually. You want to get that groove lined up. And then at this point, once it's in there, you can really start to crank it up. So at this point, we have the vehicle high enough off the ground to where the tire clears the ground and it's not touching anymore. Since we already loosened our bolts for step two, they should come off pretty easily at this point. I like to do a few at a time, just to make sure they're all loose. Once you've done that, now you can start taking each one off. Keep the bolts though, because we're going to use them to put the spare back on. So we have all the lug nuts off. We need to remove the flat tire. I like to pick it up a little bit from the top. It should come right off. Now here's the spare. You'll notice two sides of the spare. This one comes out a little bit, whereas this one dips in a little bit. The dip inside is the one that you want to put first. So as you can see, it'll leave room for the brake caliper. A little bit tricky, you just need to line up where it's going to go and then lift a little bit. Watch your fingers though. There we go. Next, start by putting your lug nuts on hand tight. I like to start with the top one, then get it as flush to that brake caliper as you can. Put one across from it on. That'll kind of hold the wheel from wobbling. You don't want any wobble at all when you're done, so if you start that way, it'll reduce the amount of wobble in the end. Again, we're just going to hand tighten all of these on. Doesn't really matter if the lug nuts go back to where they came. They should be all, the threading should be all the same. So they're all on. I like to hand tighten them as much as I can. And you can see if I pull it back and forth. There's no wobble, so that's what we're looking for. I'll hand tighten. Then use our lug nut tool. Tighten them all down. I like to tighten down a little bit at a time. So at this point, they're all tightened with the tool. I'm going to go back through just a little bit more. You don't want to over tighten them. Right about there. We're not going to be going far. You should never drive more than a few miles on a spare. Please don't take it on the freeway. This is really only designed for a few miles for your safety. Likewise, speed, you should never really take it over 30 to 40 miles an hour. It's just not safe. So find your local tire shop, get that thing fixed. This is going to go into the trunk. Bring it to your local tire shop, get it fixed, get it put back on the vehicle as soon as possible. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.